I don't understand.
Why is it stuck?
Magic. Or mischief, I'm not quite sure. Biscuit tin.
My magnets.
Must be mischief, then. Well, promise not to prank me, and I'll promise I never saw a thing.
Prank a fifth former? We wouldn't dare.
They're lively, like worms after the rain.
Worms? Oh, Patron, you're very unkind. Our girls are like kittens.
Kittens have claws, and they're always climbing the curtains. Second form, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, don't.
No need to worry, Matron. Ce matin, I will keep the girls from mischief with a midterm vocabulary test.
Not another test.
Susan, when you've finished your breakfast, will you come see me in my study? Your mother's here to see you.
Oh, Mother, what a marvellous surprise.
Jolly lucky. I wish my mother would drop in on me.
Ours can't. Our parents live abroad. I thought yours did too.
They do.
So how come she's here?
You didn't mention a visit in your last letter.
Do sit.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong, silly. It's great news. As of last week, Daddy and I have moved back to England.
So I'll get to spend the holes with you. Oh, Mother.
Even better, darling. At the end of term, you're coming to live with us, full time.
Your mother is very much looking forward to having you home.
But what about Malory Towers?
I've given Miss Grayling our half-term's notice. From September, you'll be at the local day school. Isn't that wonderful?
Goodness. Yes, first rate.
Now, I have some matters to discuss, but I've brought us a picnic lunch to have together before I catch my train.
What have I missed now? Alicia's so demanding. We're all going to play chicken French. You would do anything to escape a test. Susan, how's your mother? Did she bring Tuck? My parents have moved back here.
You don't seem pleased.
I am. Of course I am. But it's just... It means I'm leaving at the end of term.
But why?
Mother said they've missed me. And of course I miss them too. But I can't imagine saying goodbye to you all. We can't imagine saying goodbye to you either.
Why have they moved back?
She doesn't say. They so loved living abroad.
Is that why they sent you here?
Not really. They wanted me to board, to make friends. And I have.
What a rotten morning this is.
Don't be down. I hear something special has been planned for French.
June's playing the most fantastic trick.
Well, I don't think I'll fit. It might need someone smaller.
Give Susan
Right, yes. Hurry, she's coming. Quick.
Bonjour les filles. J'espère que vous avez toutes bien révisé. Où est Susan?
Her mother is visiting. She's been excused of morning lessons.
Dommage. She will miss the fun of the test. Allez, preps out. Pencils ready? Your first word is... Girls, did you see that?
See what, mademoiselle?
Ah, très étrange. Alors, on recommence. See? The ruler. Who moved it?
No one, mademoiselle.
Maybe we have a ghost.
Mais non, les fantômes. There is no such thing. It moved. Did you see? It did. It is on a thread, huh? Who's pulling it?
I can't see any thread, mademoiselle. Goodness, you're right, I saw it. Me too. We must have a ghost. Maybe it's the ghost of Lady Jane.
I cannot stay in a room with a haunted ruler.
A haunted ruler. That was topping. Who knew you were so good at playing tricks?
We need you, Susan. You can't leave.
I don't understand why your mother would do this when she knows you don't want to go.
She does know, doesn't she? Well, I suppose I haven't exactly said.
Oh, Susan, getting so upset when maybe all you need to do is ask.
5 missing gym socks, Irene.
My ruler, it jumps by itself.
Rulers don't jump.
Exactement, c'est impossible. But the other girls, they saw it too.
Could it perhaps have been a metal ruler?
Oui, Irene. It goes whoosh, and it flies off the desk.
Clever. I mean, how odd?
Why is it being metal important? And do I remember a parcel stuck to a biscuit tin at breakfast? Irene?
What does la pauvre Irene stuck have?
Magnets, Miss Rougier. Magnets! So much for keeping them out of mischief. Kittens. Climbing the curtains. I don't like to say I told you so, but...
Oh, comme ces filles sont vilaines. Making me look foolish. They will not trick me again.
That wasn't their plan, I swear. They were having fun.
Tell me where they got it.
Just promise me they won't get into any trouble. There's a place in the village. You can go in person, or they post it to you.
Come see me at prep. You'll find out how much trouble they're in.
There you are. Look, the scones are Granny's. She's promised to make them every Sunday.
Is Granny moving in with us?
We're going to be living with her, just for a while.
Until we find our own house.
Cucumber sandwiches, your favourite. We'll make them fresh from Granny's kitchen garden when you come home.
That sounds lovely, Mother, but the truth is, I really don't want to leave.
You'll see. You'll love the new school. Daddy and I know what's best for you.
But you said coming here to board was what's best for me. I've made so many wonderful friends.
I do understand it's a bit sudden, darling, but things have changed.
What? What's changed? Where's your wedding ring?
I'm having it cleaned.
Are you and Daddy separating?
What? No, darling.
Then what? Why are you moving in with Granny, and why aren't you wearing your wedding ring? Tell me.
Mademoiselle?
No, ne touche pas.
What are you doing?
The second form. They have tricked me too many times. Matron thinks she can handle them. Ha! I say.
They truly didn't mean to upset you.
No, I'm not upset. I am excited. And you will be too when I tell you what we are going to do.
Susan! Susan! Your father and we're not separating, I promise you. I had to sell my ring, that's all.
Sell it? But why?
Father has lost his job. And we must all do our bit to help.
Why didn't you just say?
It's very hard for him. Your father feels he should look after us all. And he can't do that right now.
He doesn't want me to know.
We don't want anyone to know. Please, Susan, you mustn't say.
Of course I won't. Come along. Is there a later train you can catch?
Why?
We need more time to get things organised.
Susan! How was it? What did she say?
Whatever happened? If I must go, I can't bear weeks of waiting first. I want it over and done with, like pulling a tooth.
What? But you can't.
I'm leaving at the end of the day. We're catching the afternoon train, and that's an end to it.
Whatever did your mother say?
Come on, a problem shared is a problem halved. I can't talk about it.
We're friends. You can tell us anything.
It's private. Mother said she doesn't want anyone to know.
What if we guessed? Then you wouldn't break your promise?
Ruth, what could it be?
Mother always tells us not to talk about money. She says it's private.
Is that it? Is there no money? Please don't tell. Mother made me promise. She's so ashamed.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
But you can't leave because of that. There must be something we can do.
There isn't.
There is. Don't you see? This is exactly what a scholarship is for.
What? I'm not a scholarship girl. Decent marks aren't good enough. You need to be brilliant.
You are, Susan. Your history, for example. If you just sit the paper, that will cover your fees.
Stop it. I can't pass, so don't raise my hopes. It's not fair.
Why can't she see she is brilliant? It would solve all her problems.
Ruth, you're brilliant too. Come on.
What do we do once we've got it?
We show Susan, and she'll realise she can answer these questions in her sleep. She just needs a little bit of confidence.
Are you sure?
Come on. Susan leaves today. We don't have time to dither. Wait at the corner. You should have a good long view of anybody coming. Not twice if Miss Granny is anywhere near. Where is it? Got it.
Good. She's here. Let's go.
Girls, you'll be late for your lessons.
We're on our way now.
I think you owe me an explanation.
You know what to do whenever the door is open, do we? Mm-hmm. Vite. Here they come. Allez, allez, allez.
Maybe matron would too.
Ah, les filles. The magnet. It was bad enough. But whatever trick you have been playing during break, it stops now. Do you hear?
We don't know what you're talking about, Mademoiselle.
The strange noises. If you are trying to escape a test again, you will be very sorry. Pick up your pens.
Shouldn't we wait for Clarissa?
Silence. Allez.
Really? Nothing to say at all? Let me tell you what I see. Two girls who have entered my study without my permission and stolen an important paper. Do you know what this is?
It's the history scholarship test.
It gives any girl, brilliant enough to pass it, the right to attend Malory Towers fee-free. Do you see why its theft would be a problem?
You think it makes it possible for someone to cheat?
Quite so.
Oh no. Oh no, Miss Green, that's not what we meant at all. We didn't mean for her to cheat.
We knew she could do it standing on one leg. She just didn't believe us.
And we were running out of time. We promised not to say.
Wait. I think I know who she is. But tell me everything, slowly and from the beginning.
Next is strong. And then mean. Next word is disturbance.
Mademoiselle, do you hear that?
I have told you once, girls.
Honestly, it's not us.
Perhaps it is just the pipes, then.
Mademoiselle, I think it's coming from over there.
Girls, enough of this.
Please, Mademoiselle, it truly isn't us.
Stop at once.
We promise we're not doing this.
If it truly isn't you, then perhaps with your silly pranks you have started something.
You don't think there's an actual ghost?
Maybe we should fetch someone.
I think it's coming from the cupboard.
Do not fear, girls. I will look.
Mademoiselle, be careful, please.
What is going on here? On second thoughts, don't answer that. Miss Grayling asked me to bring Susan and her mother to the study. But clearly I'm needed here more.
Matron.
Make sure you don't.
Oh, please.
I'm the ghost of Lady Jane, and I'm here to...
Go on.
It's Irene.
I'm here to tell the second formers that there'll be no more tricks.
Quite. But who is responsible for this one?
How did you ever think that this was a good idea? I couldn't possibly give Susan this paper now that you girls have seen it.
I've messed it all up so badly.
I appreciate that you were trying to help a friend in a tricky situation, and I will take that into account. Now, go and find your form.
But what about Susan?
I am speaking to her and her mother.
It seems there is an excessive bout of liveliness in this form today. So, how do we occupy the minds of overactive kittens?
A ball of string.
Don't be ridiculous, Connie. No. We give them clean-up duty before tea. I hope you've learned your lesson. Tricks are not for the classroom.
Yes, Matron Shipley.
Oui, matron.
Now, off to the dining hall. I want to see those teaspoons sparkling. Go on.
Matron, je suis désolée. I'm sorry.
So you should be. But I must say, it's the first time in years anyone's made me jump.
I'm afraid I only have a moment before we leave for the station.
Thank you. It won't take long. You see, I made a mistake earlier. I understand you wanting Susan home, which is why I didn't question it. But she is an asset to Malory Towers.
That's very kind. I do know she has flourished here.
Which is why we don't want to lose her.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid our minds are made up. Thank you.
But if there was an option of a scholarship,
What have you said?
Nothing.
you could still see Susan every holiday,
We don't want charity, Miss Grayling.
nor am I offering it. I would never offer a student a scholarship they hadn't earned. That wouldn't be fair to anyone.
How could I ever pass the test? Isn't it fiendish?
When I spoke to Mr. Parker, he said you had quite a fiendish mind for history.
I do like history.
I'm afraid I don't have a scholarship test at the ready, but I will speak to your teachers, and I think we can come to a decision without it. May I?
Oh, Mother, what do you think?
I will need to speak to your father.
Well, why don't you use my telephone?
Thank you.
I'm staying. Miss Grayling offered me a history scholarship, and my parents just couldn't refuse.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant news.
Oh, Susan.
That's wonderful.
What a turn up.
Was it you two? It must have been.
So you're not mad?
When everything turned out so well, how could I be?
We're so glad you're staying.
Me too.
You can start by helping us with clean-up duty. Grab those spoons over there for me, Susan.
It's stuck. The magnets. You tricked me.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Don't worry. We have terms and terms to think of new pranks to play together.